Oh, I love that top. Where did you get it? I have to get one. All you hear are positive things towards my friend's new shirt. But do I really mean that, or am I just being nice? We have all had a best friend or family member that has gotten a new shirt, new haircut, or maybe even a new cat that they're head over heels for. But you do not have the same opinion of it. It could be too flashy, too revealing, too purple, too black, or the cat could not have enough hair. Whatever the reason may be, you just cannot get over the fact that is the ugliest top in the entire world. Do you tell your friend? Maybe drop some hints about it, or maybe just throw it away when she isn't looking, or just let it be. Let sleeping dogs lie is something that my mother used to always say, meaning everything that is good, keep it that way. Why change it? Whether to tell the truth or not is a rather touchy subject. To be honest or not to be honest? Well, I could tell you that so-and-so said that 72% of people lie to protect their friends and family from the hurtful truth, but just because everyone does it doesn't always mean it's the right thing to do. It all depends on the situation and what you believe will have the best outcome for not only you, but your friends, acquaintances, and other people around you. There are many situations where you need to consider if it is ethically right to lie or not. When you think of something being ethical, consider if it is societal right thing to do. In most cases, it seems necessary to lie. In the case that your grandmother or aunt maybe gave you an absolutely adorable sweater for your birthday without a gift receipt, what do? Your mom or a sister may be the first person you turn to, and they will say, smile and be grateful. But later will help you look online for the return policy. My point is, ethically, the right thing to do is say, thank you, I love it. But that may not be the truth. Depending on what you say, that could really hurt the person that bought the gift for you. In an October 6, 2013 article on the Psychology Today website, American psychotherapist and writer Jamie Turndo, PhD, states in her article, words cut like knives, and it's easy to bury your relationship with the verbal cuts of a truthful tongue. This meaning, watch what you say, because it could hurt even when you don't think that it's a bad thing. You don't want to break your grandma or your aunt's heart. For all you know, they could have put a lot of time, effort, and money towards your gift. You wouldn't want someone telling you that they hate your gift after you dropped $20 and 10 miles of gas money on it. Friends are people that are there for you. They're there to listen and support you with any story that you have or any bad advice that you try to take. They're the people that you can tell anything to. Well, almost anything. For me, just recently, I had a friend message me saying, hey, you remember that haircut when I had those cute little bangs? And with hesitation, I said, yeah. Following this, she asked if she should get them done again. Being the supportive, loving friend I am, I kind of avoided the part about how she wanted my opinion. I told her if it was something she wanted to do and she loved on herself, then to do it. But I also put a couple negative things in there. Telling her she couldn't put them up in ponytails, or if she got bored with them, there's no turning back. It's a permanent thing until she can grow them out again and try something new. I, of course, though, reminded her that no matter what, I would support her. She is, in fact, my best friend. Not following any of my negative points towards her question, she, of course, got the bangs. She had sent me a picture of them asking if I liked them, and my reply was, oh yes, I love those, but I did not. Was it wrong of me to not tell her I didn't like them, or did I just save our friendship? In an article written on September 14th, 2018, Diane Barth, a psychotherapist and psychoanalyst, states, honesty is far more complex than we generally realize. I mean, if you really think about it, she's right. If you, let's say, take a simple, honest statement, 4 words, I don't like that. That could change the course of any relationship. I know that I saved my friendship by not telling the truth in this situation, and there will always be rough times in friendships and even families. I just need to remember to pick my battles. Why tell the truth in a simple situation like this that could lead to a fight that's not needed? Honesty and truthfulness go hand in hand. There are many times where you need to be able to be truthful and honest with yourself, and then you can decide if you want to be honest and truthful with other people. You cannot think that you are telling the truth when you are not. For example, if you were to think, well, I don't like that shirt, but if I trick myself into believing that I like it, then I'll tell her that I like it. That's not the case. Recognition is key. In a report published on September 20th, 2016 by Scientific Reports, a total of 7 phenomenal authors created a report discussion honesty values. They stated that truthfulness is something, they stated 4 things. Truthfulness is something that one should not sacrifice. Truthfulness is something for which you think it is right to make a cost-benefit analysis. Truthfulness is something that cannot be measured in monetary terms. And last but definitely not least, truthfulness is something that can be flexible if the situation demands it. All 4 of these should be taken into consideration when determining if something should be stated truthfully or honestly. Most should be illuminated by the fact of honesty and truthfulness. If there is something you need to keep from someone and you believe it is the most beneficial for you and the other person, then allowing that little lie to happen is not the worst thing in the world. Overall, honesty is not always the best policy. Saving relationships, people's feelings, and saving time is something you will gain by not always being honest. Now, don't get me wrong, there are times in relationships where honesty is necessary, but you must think before you act. What I want you to walk away with today is the knowledge of when honesty is and is not the best policy. When determining this, I want you to consider 4 simple things. The first one, is this something that needs to be said? Like I said back with my friend, or with the friend with the top that she just bought, well, no, but it is not that cute. Maybe I shouldn't tell her. Number 2, what is the benefit of this? Well, if I don't say anything, someone else could, and that could really hurt her feelings, so maybe if it came from a friend, it wouldn't be as bad. Number 3, what could the worst possible outcome be? Well, this small comment could turn into a huge fight, which could lead to the end of our friendship, and that just would not be a good thing. And the last and final thing I want you to take from this and use when you're trying to decide if you should be honest with someone or not is it worth it? In the end, is stating what you want to tell them and be honest with them about, is it worth it? For me, no. Losing a friend over an ugly shirt is not worth it at all. Thank you.